Good morning from ABC News Election Headquarters. Welcome to a special edition of This Week. Race to the finish, 48 hours to go.
This is one of the most important elections of our entire lives.
The closing arguments.
We have to crack down on sanctuary cities.
Stop the walls, the separation.
Georgia can do more, can be more.
Everything that you voted for is on the line.
Political star power.
You can vote for a politics that's decent, for a politics that's honest, for a politics that is lawful.
The choice in this election could not be more simple.
You all are on the very precipice of an historical election.
Go get 'em, Donald.
And white-hot rhetoric.
If you don't want America to be overrun by masses of illegal aliens and giant caravans, you better vote Republican.
Let's make it clear. We Democrats, we choose hope over fear. We choose unity over division.
Republicans banking on the economy and the Kavanaugh effect. Democrats campaigning to check Trump and preserve health care. Americans already voting in record numbers. Control of Congress, the Trump presidency, our country's future, all at stake. This morning, we covered all. Our election team standing by with the races to watch, plus our brand new poll and the latest election forecast from 538.
From ABC News Election Headquarters, it's This Week. Here now, Chief Anchor George Stephanopoulos.
Hello again. You can see that we are broadcasting this morning from our election headquarters here in New York. This is where we're going to be tracking and analyzing the results as they come in on Tuesday night. Team already here ready to go for what is shaping up to be the most consequential midterm election in years. Our brand new ABC News Washington Post poll shows the president coming into these midterms with the lowest approval of any president since Harry Truman. He's at 40%, with 53% disapproving of Trump's performance. The president's average approval since inauguration is the lowest on record, and 59% of likely voters say it's important to them to vote for a candidate who shares their opinion of Trump. That is fueling a Democratic advantage with 48 hours to go. Democratic House candidates lead Republicans by 8 points among likely voters, 52 to 44. But that is down from 13 points last month. The Republican base is clearly re-energized in the wake of the Kavanaugh hearings, and the Democratic advantage among women, especially independent women, is shrinking. On the issues, Republicans have an edge on handling the economy. Democrats have been advertising on health care. They have an advantage there. And as President Trump trains his fire on that migrant caravan, our poll shows split views. 47% trust Democrats to handle immigration, but voters trust Republicans by a 10-point margin on border security. We have a lot to analyze here with our team. I want to start by bringing in our Chief National Affairs Correspondent, Tom Llamas. Tom, we're going to be focusing Tuesday on two key numbers, the two numbers we show right there, 23 and 2. The House changes hands as the Democrats pick up 23 seats in the Senate. Democrats would need a net gain of 2 seats to change control. And those races you're going to show are taking place on two very different battlegrounds. Let's start with the House.
That's right, George. So we're tracking all the House races, but we've identified more than 100 competitive House races. These are the congressional districts, and you can see they stretch all along the map. Virginia, but we're also watching some red states, Kentucky, Kansas, Texas, and in the blue state of California, we're tracking nearly a dozen races. We've taken all these competitive races and we've aligned them like this on what we're calling our chipboard. Align them by the way polls are closing. Remember that key number you were talking about, George? 23. That's how many seats Democrats have to flip. And they may have an advantage.
Typically turn out in midterm elections. Bottom line, George, they need them to vote. We're talking about younger voters. We're talking about non-white voters. Right now, they're telling pollsters that they're likely to vote in unprecedented numbers, but that just hasn't been the history. They need those folks to show up.
Nate, let's educate voters a little bit on probability, because we're all trying to learn the lessons of 2016. I think going into the 2016